Day 2, Scottish trip.
Scottish trip.
Scottish trip, day 2.
Whitrope Tunnel Sidings.
Yeah, right. We're at Whitrope Tunnel Sidings, which is kind of halfway down the Waverley line, and we've just come into the car park area, and it says open Saturdays, which is a small problem. It's a problem because today is Sunday. So anyway, we're now walking down the hill towards this little centre. I can see a few little trains. I'm sure ones like that used to run along the line at Dawlish. Also, a Class 26. A couple of coaches, a couple of little engines. And I wonder if we can get up to the tunnel as well. Your thoughts?
Still kind of funky.
Yeah, it's very funky, but you don't want to. I don't want to nose around, despite the fact there's no like, sort of gate saying "do not enter" or no nothing. I don't still want to poke around if there's no one there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really right. I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It's gorgeous.
There's somewhere to like leave a donation. You see, you can do a donation online.
I don't know. I've got the website, so we'll have a look.
Okay, we'll do that.
When I've got some reception.
Yeah.
Walk along the track though.
Do you not think?
Well, the signs all there say don't walk on the track.
Yeah, fair enough.
Paths.
Well then, let's go this way and have a look, see if we can get to it across. You got the right footwear today, at least.
Really?
Right, so we've managed to traipse up the road to Whitrope Tunnel entrance, heading north, which is there. No way to get to it without going on the line, I don't think, so we won't bother doing that today. Would have been nice, but so we're gonna head back down now and find Rebecca a toilet.
Thanks for letting everyone know.
That's fine, but it's easy for me. It's like I just kind of find a bush and everyone's happy. However, you've got a whole trouser situation going today. Which is a whole new level of difficulty.
Yep. I would actually. No, I'm not going to.
No. So, I think that pretty much concludes our little Whitrope section of the Waverley line. So, we're going to have a look maybe at some other points along the line to see what we can see. I don't know what. Do you?
Next.
Yeah.
Haven't got a clue.
No.
Got no reception either, so we can't even have a look. So we've got to find somewhere where we've got reception so we can have a look to see where we're going next.
Well, we're staying in Saughtree, if that's how you pronounce it. Saughtree.
Yeah.
Which wasn't on the Waverley line, it was on the Border Counties line, which is a branch off of the Waverley line from Riccarton Junction. Riccarton Junction further south. Woo.
Staying on the platform.
Stay on the platform? What do you mean?
We're staying on the platform. It's not just like we're staying.
Oh, we're staying on the
on the actual platform.
Yeah.
It used to be the station.
Saughtree platform. Saughtree B&B. is where we're staying, and it's Saughtree Station B&B, not to be confused with Saughtree Guest House B&B.
Completely different location.
In Dumfries.
Different type of B&B.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's just lovely, properly lovely. So we're just exploring up and down what remains of the line, and we've been promised a little go in the Meg of Saughtree train later. How cool's that?
Very cool.
But for now we are heading, I guess, southeast as the line curved away from the station, and we're heading to what was a viaduct. So this is the county's borderline, which went, I guess, from, I know nothing about it really, other than the little bits we picked up along the way, other than one end is Riccarton Junction, which obviously connected this line to the Waverley line, and from Riccarton Junction it went to Hexham, and from there onwards you could get a train to Newcastle. That's pretty much the extent of my knowledge on it. There's a lot of info in the B&B we're staying at the moment, including quite an in-depth history that they've researched themselves, which is really good, including all the census details of who was living there and what families were there. Right, up that hill. So what I find the most interesting about a lot of this, the early railways, was how well planned, considering there was obviously no sort of any technology other than, you know, levelling instruments, that sort of thing, how well they planned a route. You know, knowing that you wouldn't need a tunnel here, and yet you've got a 15-metre cutting to make, the bridge it would do there, what contour of the hill it would run along. I love that aspect. I'd love to know more about how the original designers of railways came up with the route. I mean, you know, what kind of maps were available then? What were the contours and the level of details on the, how accurate were the contours? You know, so when you planned a route, right, we can circumnavigate that mountain by going around it there. We only needed 15-metre cutting at that bit. I find that fascinating. And also other engineering. We were just at, as you saw earlier in the video, we were at, where were we? Whitrope Tunnel Sidings. And the amount of work that they must have done at the time of building to navigate the water around the sidings and the infrastructure there, because there's so much brickwork to move the water away from the railway. They almost had like a separate cutting for the water. You know, to build that and control the water and manage the water, you know, 140, 150 years ago. And I guess they were good at that anyway, because they built canals, you know, previously in the prior 100 years or so. But that's what I'd love to know more about. Have I walked for quite a lot?
Yeah, as usual, but this
okay.
time.
Let's go.
Get used to it.
Okay. Oh wow, look at this. Yet another amazing view. And that's the other road I was talking about. That's the one that goes to Bellingham. We are, however, sorry?
Round pens up there.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to carry on going down here. Okay, question time. What were these for? Do you know?
No.
I've no idea.
I can't remember.
Right, so we are
sure
now like, I don't know, a kilometre from Saughtree station. Yeah. Storage, but then why would there be a fireplace? If it was storage or spare coal or something or anything, it's not a water stop clearly. So what's it for with the fireplace? That implies that someone's going to be staying there probably overnight for them to have a fireplace. But why when there's a station a kilometre that way? please let us know down below in the comments.
Google it, but I can't because we've got no reception.
Yeah, what these huts were for. We'd love to know. So we walked about a kilometre south-east on the track bed from Saughtree station on the county border railway, and we got as far as that bridge before we both got a bit tired.
It said on the thing that where they demolished it, there was bits of it left all along the edge of the road, which there is,
Which makes sense,
and in the river itself,
yeah,
which there is. You can see chunks of all
chunks of stone. There's a square stone there, square stones all along there. Back to our little B&B, and we'll see if the main man Jeff is around. He drives the train.